Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is August 24th, 2022, and this is episode 536. Today we're looking at Lady Hell. This is a #1 coming out from Dynamite. It's part of the Chaos universe. And Lady Hell originally came out in Chaos #1 back in 2014. She is the Norse incantation, I think I said that right, of death, basically. She had it out not too long ago with Purgatory, where she lost claim to her realm. I think it's Helheim is the name of her realm. And she also lost all her powers. So now she is struggling to get it back. She's kind of got this shroud upon her eyes now because of what happened. So she's pretty much a regular person. She's got this cod piece. There's the head of a goat skull. And yeah, it's... you know what? I don't think I can recommend this one, unfortunately. I feel like this is just another way to sell more issues through different variant covers through Dynamite. The story is just okay. It's really hard for me to recommend it, though, at this time. I don't know if I'm going to continue on with issue 2 at this point. But let's go through it a little bit. Let's take a look to see who worked on it. The writer is Eric Burnham. The artist is Zengis Tasbolotov, or Lotov, I guess maybe. Salvatore Ayala is the colors. Dave Sharp is the letters, and Matt Idelson is the editor. Now, so there you go. There's the little insert. Okay, she has just come off her war with Purgatory, and she's been beaten, lost her powers. She's in a dimension, and she gets switched to another dimension as we see her disappear. The art in here, I would just say, is kind of average. I wouldn't really get excited about it. She's transported to Tartarus, a realm of the dead, not Helheim any longer, and she's thrust into where she sees what they call shades, which has kind of like cosmic energy within them. They're kind of ghostly, but there also apparently are demons in this area too. As she's trying to kind of pull it together, she's remembering her fight with Purgatory and how she lost everything, being the loser of that fight. Now, some demons come across her. They question her a little bit. She questions them, and they decide they're going to tear her apart and then eat her. Okay, and as you can see here, there's a little confrontation. She's still thinking she might have some power. She goes ahead and gives one of the demons a sock, but she's saying, "What's wrong? That should have done much more damage than that." And this just infuriates the demons. And we get an ad here for Vampirella Mind Warp. Yes, okay. All right. So I wanted to mention that I believe Lady Hell has now a new outfit compared to the one she originally appeared in 2014, but I can't really see her face with the shroud on. So she is pursued by the demons. It looks bad for her. She hides. They find her. They grab her by the neck. All looks kind of lost, but she goes ahead and is able to wrest herself free from the grasp of this main demon. Not sure how she did it, but they start beating her up, and they beat her up to the point where she falls at the feet of these shades, so to speak, and she's able to take in their cosmic energy, their soul matter, if you will. And that revitalizes her, that re-strengthens her to some point. It confuses the demons. They come after her, but she's got new power. As you can see, she puts her fist directly through this lead demon here. She takes out a couple more. The other guys want to make a break for it. They take off in fear, but she grabs one of the main ones He's slower apparently because of his size, and she starts doing a bit of a mind warp on him. Says she won't kill him. She tells him exactly what she needs to know, and she wants to meet up with the head of this realm called, I think, Persephone, something like that, Persephone, and Persephone, if I'm saying that right, there's the name, is the ruler of this Tartarus, but she also believes that Purgatory has willed her Helheim. And we go to the Ninjets here. This is a new series coming out with different covers. This comes out in September. They were trained to be deadly assassins, but who will they kill first? Their targets or each other? Written by Fred Van Lente and illustrated by Joseph Cooper. So let's get back to our story. Lady Hell has just met up with Persephone. Persephone's got the Grim Reaper with her. And as you can see, the art is just kind of okay. The skeleton looks actually pretty good, but Persephone just looks kind of okay. Nothing too special, too spectacular. The size of that cod piece on Lady Hell. That is one big cod piece. You could have called her Lady Cod Piece. Okay, so she is kind of giving a little bit of a story of herself, how she believes she's the ruler of Helheim, what's going on. Meanwhile, they figure out that they're from like different dimensions, and Lady Hell wants to take it back. So she sends the Grim Reaper after Lady Hell. A little bit of a fight goes on where the Grim Reaper actually wounds Lady Hell. But Lady Hell gets infuriated. She's starting to lose her power, too. Her power's getting drained away with all this combat. But she's able to take down the Grim Reaper. And then come after Persephone. As you can see, he's using the Psi on Persephone to force her. Who says, no, go away or get away. And there's some kind of blast here. And Lady Hell is thrown what I think is into another dimension, and she'll pick that up in the next issue of Life on Earth. We know there's life on Mars, according to David Bowie, but is there life on Earth? So I'm assuming that Lady Hell is now out of the death realms and perhaps is on Earth in the next issue. So we've got the dispatch, the Dynamite Dispatch, talking about Stan Lee's alliances, orphans, introduced by Luke Lieberman and Ryan Silbert. Here's the next issue cover for Lady Hell. And of course there's a cover gallery in here, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Here's the alliances and orphans. Stan Lee had something to do with this. I'm not quite sure what it is. Bill Sienkiewicz is also on there. The art looks pretty good. Kind of digging that. Coming in October, the latest saga in the New York's best-selling. So maybe this is a trade paperback coming out. From the boundless imagination of Stan Lee, this galaxy-spinning original graphic novel stars a hero seeking the source of his powers and the strange band of cosmic outcasts he joins. And there you go. Here's the credits for that. Bill Sienkiewicz. That's how you say his name, I believe. We have Scarlet Sisters coming out with Masquerade Returns and The Woman in Red and Lady Satan. So we're hitting all the evil women we can, all the femme fatales, supernatural femme fatales here. This is written by Alex Segura, illustrated by Emiliana Pina. I believe that's how you say that, Pina. Then we have Karma. Karma is here, an original erotic graphic novel featuring stories from the sensual world of modeling. Sensual world of modeling. So there you go. Written by Dan Wickline, illustrated by Carlos Reno. Love, lust, loyalty are put to the test in this brand new 120 page plus wow, graphic novel. There you go. He pulls inspiration from his job as professional photography. Now let's take look at the Lady Hell gallery here. I don't believe I was able to get. No, I did not. I did not get cover A. It was sold out. I think this is because it might be her first solo outing. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me. But there you go. Here's some of the other ones. I did have a choice between cover B and C, and I took cover D. And cover E was there as well. So soak that in. No cover A though. I got there late. This came out last week. Today's New Comic Book Day, and I have not been in the comic book store yet. I am still doing comics I picked up from last week's release and the week before. So I still got to do some catching up here. So there you go. It sent you back a pretty penny if you were to collect all these issues. Because you know there's some markup on some of these exclusives. Those actually don't look too bad. I kind of like that. They actually show her eyes a little bit in this one right here. The shroud has been lifted. Is that like Kiss cover? Okay, and then an ad for Dynamite here. And we are out. So thanks for stopping by and watching this review of Lady Hell, #1, coming out from Dynamite Comics. It is, unfortunately, I can't recommend it. If you're a collector of Dynamite, you'd probably want to get it. It wasn't that bad. It just wasn't a super compelling story. As always, please please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave comments, and we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. This is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu.